Hi, this is Dan Fairbanks, the CEO and co-founder of XION, and I'm going to give you a quick tour of our work order tracking software. I have our XPOS application open to the work orders tab, where you'll see our backlog column, in progress column, and completed column. This is designed to replace paper ticket systems and other digital ticket systems, but it's similar to the paper ticket systems and how intuitive it is set up this way. The first thing you're going to do when taking in a new work order ticket is hit the new work order button in the upper right hand corner. And on the screen, you'll be able to add all the information you need. The first thing you might want to do is add the customer. You can look up a customer by name, email, or phone number. You have some recent customers, or you can create a customer from scratch. I'm just going to add a recent customer, Sally Smith. And she is going to have the opportunity to opt into text message notifications or to receive a phone call almost every time they pick text message notifications. You're then going to add the item to be serviced, so maybe it's a specialized pitch, and then give it an estimated completion date, say Friday. And then if you have any notes, so maybe there's like I can spell squeaky chain. And then over on the right is where you can add all the items. I'm going to click add item. You're going to have a list of favorites, and you can have more than just the 8 here, but you can have all your tune-ups. You can have some common things you add to work orders and products. I'm going to pick a basic tune-up and add that. At this point, you can either have the customer pay for the work order up front, or you can save it for later. We're gonna save it for later. And then I'm gonna be prompted to send a text message work order ticket. You can also print one. I'm gonna send it, and the customer's gonna get that as a confirmation. And then I'm gonna dismiss it. And then it gets added to my backlog. You'll see it there in the bottom left-hand corner, 0641. You can click and drag this and reorder it. So you want that to be the one that's worked on next. And then as you drag it from backlog to in progress, say the technician starts working on it, they're going to get prompted with a pre-filled text message with their name, the name of the shop, and letting the customer know that you're going to start working on their item, and you'll let them know when it's picked up, which customers really appreciate, as this is a level of transparency. Think Domino's pizza, delivery, and knowing that it's in the oven and then out for delivery. So all you have to do is hit send. Comes from your own special text message phone number. And say you're working on that work order and you run into a problem. You don't have to call the customer. You can just open the work order, go to the text conversation, and say, we need to replace the chain. It will cost $10. Is that okay? You send that off to the customer. You go back to your work. The customer gets that message, and they just give you a quick response, and that pops up as a notification for you to see that they've responded. You can dismiss, but you can click on that, or you can actually find it in the messages tab as well, which allows you to look at all of your notifications and everything here for full two-way communication. And then lastly, I'm going to move this over to the completed pile, and they're going to get a similar notification saying, hey, your item is completed and ready to be picked up. Then when they are done, this is also, since it is a point of sale system, you can do a full-on checkout. You open the work order, click on checkout, allow the customer to do a self-checkout. We recommend items to them during checkout to try to sell a little bit more. Let's say they're going to do a cash payment, and you just take their payment real quick, complete the purchase. They're then prompted to get an email receipt, or you could print one. We're going to send an email receipt and move on our way, and now it's cleared off the board. And that is a quick tour of our work order tracking software.